What's good, y'all? Welcome to another video, and today we are talking about the Lakers and the Warriors being cooked officially for their season and possibly for the near future. It don't look too good, but we're gonna talk about it. Bring it in. First and foremost, y'all, the NBA is getting better year in and year out. No matter what anybody tell you, they can look at the teams like Detroit Pistons and see a team that's terrible. Maybe a college team possibly can give them a run for their money. Who knows? But a lot of players are getting better. A lot of players are getting really good at their craft, especially offensively, more than anything, right? And you know what they say, great offense always beats great defense. There's only so many things you could do. There's so many things you could do to somebody who just has a million moves for you. For an example, like a Kyrie Irving. If you go left, he go right. You go right and he go right. He got an in-between cross double. Like, there's nothing you can do with that, bro. Like, these people are getting better and better. These players are getting better and better, right? So, with that being said, teams like the Warriors and teams like the Lakers and teams like, realistically, the Phoenix Suns, these are teams that back in the day, they would have been juggernauts. Crazy. Nobody really been able to fuck with them. Maybe not the Warriors so much right now, but teams like the Lakers, teams like the Suns, teams like the Clippers too, realistically. You already know, Clippers 10 years ago, they would have been ridiculous, right? But although the Clippers are getting better, I still don't fully believe in them. If they were to get to the finals, get a championship, that would be cool to see Harden and Westbrook get it, but who knows? I don't really see that, right? But beyond that, it's just becoming harder to play the way that you did even 2-3 years ago. And right now with the Lakers, their issue is they feel as though they could turn it on when they want to turn it on. They did it for the in-season tournament, and they turned it up. And they actually have, I would say, a good team. It's just the unfortunate truth is they just don't play hard all the time. And it sucks because you don't know where to get that from. You don't know where to get that from. Some people will say, well, you know, it's the leader's fault. It's Bron's fault. It's Anthony Davis' fault for not getting the team riled up to play. You could say that, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, if somebody that just turned 39, you know, has to continuously get you involved to play the game the right way, and he's playing the game the right way and leading by example for the most part as much as he can, and y'all can't follow suit on that, and y'all need some more push beyond that, you know, that should tell you something about yourself. Maybe the NBA is not for you. Maybe this sport is not for you. Maybe you should find business elsewhere because y'all are playing the sport that y'all practice your whole lives to play, and you playing it like you really don't care too much. It blows my mind. It baffles me. I really don't understand why it's like that, but it is like that. Anthony Davis and LeBron James have actually surprisingly been not only on the court together for a very long period of time, but they also been balling relatively well. You know, Bron not so much compared to like maybe an Anthony Davis as of late since the in-season tournament, but they're still doing enough to get people, I would say, riled up to, you know, follow suit. And unfortunately, they're not following suit. Darvin Ham, there's things he could correct as well. For example, I have no idea why Taurean Prince gets as many minutes as he does. That blows my mind. It's just similar to why he was giving D'Angelo Russell so many minutes early on when he wasn't really earning those minutes. And to this day, he's not earning as much minutes as he used to get. You know, but Taurean Prince is not better really at all. You see what I'm saying? He's damn near the same player to a degree. Maybe an inch or two taller, maybe, possibly. But he's not even that great of a defender neither, but he's better than Russell. Russell's a horrible defender. But yeah, man, it's just like the sense of urgency for these guys is just, it's not there, you know. And I know months ago I said there's a possibility that the Warriors and the Lakers could win another championship, at least one more. But I will say today, looking back at that, it doesn't look too promising. It doesn't really look like that's in the cards for the future, just because these players are only getting older, and when the old players are playing relatively good or great, and the young core is still not playing good or great, and they're just playing okay or subpar or below average, it's like there's gonna have to be a change. And unfortunately, that means at the trade deadline, there's gonna have to be moves that need to be made. And it just sucks because it's like, why is it that you gotta get traded away from an area or a place that you desire, that you cool with, just to get woken up to be, oh shit, let me get back on my grind, let me get back on my job? Like, everybody wants to live in LA. I can't say everybody, but a lot of people would love to live in California, period, right? A lot of people would love to live in California. The weather is perfect out there. It's the best weather in the damn country. You see what I'm saying? And like, bro, you're playing for the Lakers. Like, who would not want to wake up and be like, yo, nigga, let's get it. I just can't wait to get better. I'm getting a check. And then y'all just got an extra $500,000 for the in-season tournament. How would that not inspire y'all to just really go harder? I do not know. That blows my mind. Like, bro, you know you're going to get paid even more if you get further in the playoffs, for one. And for two, this is your legacy on the line. You could literally now secure a huge deal going forward if you make it to the finals and win. And then you also got a ring that you could pull out any day and say, yeah, I did that. I won a championship. But for some reason, these dudes just don't want it enough. And it's really crazy, but it's sad for the sport too, because it's like, you know, you're young. You're not even old. So y'all not even setting the precedent going forward for players to follow. Now, mind you, we still do got some young teams balling. We got the Timberwolves. We got the Thunder. You see what I'm saying? We got the Pelicans. We got the Kings. There's a lot of young teams that's still balling. But at the same time, the precedent that's being set is, yo, take a rest whenever you need it. You know, don't play too hard here or there. Like, you know, and it just sucks because it's like these people are getting so big-headed. Like, yo, I'm that guy. Like, I could turn it on at any time and just ball on anybody. It don't matter. And realistically, it don't work like that when you deal with teams that got true chemistry, true continuity between each other. So for the Lakers, I believe their problems can be fixed. And I do believe still there is an opportunity for them to win it all. Maybe not this year, but who knows when that year will be. It's just the urgency. It's not even the skill to a degree. It's really the urgency. I mean, they are a terrible shooting team, so they definitely got to fix that. But they got to fix the shooting. They got to fix the urgency. You know, they have to understand, like, yo, this is something special that I got. Like, let me take advantage of this shit. But who knows if they're going to do that right now. It don't look like they're going to do that. Bron just rolled his ankle. Nothing new. He was still able to stay out there for a decent amount of time after that. But, you know, now he's not going to play 9 times out of 10 the next game. And that leaves the role players again to get more minutes. What are they going to do? They're either going to play way harder out the blue, or they're going to just fold and they're going to just continue to lose. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Now, for the Warriors, this situation is a little different because their true core is all old now. We talked about this. I won't get too deep on that. But what I will say is, at this point, I think the organization is really in a true rebuilding stage, because after this year, so many things are going to change. Draymond Green is going to be coming back real soon. He was talking about contemplating retiring, which I believe is not a bad idea. It's just finish the season out at least. You see what I'm saying? Finish the season out at least, because I could tell he's somebody that doesn't like to go against or go back on his words. He likes to be right. Of course, like everyone wants to be right. But he's not someone who likes to go back and be like, yo, you know, I was wrong about that. And, you know, maybe I'll take that. Like, that's not something he likes to do. You see what I'm saying? He, you know, has been on record saying, yo, don't count us out. Don't ever count us out. You stupid to count us out just because we won this and we just had a bad season here. We're going to get it back right. And I think this is the first time in his career where he sees, damn, we can't get it back right. For one, nobody even respects me in this locker room like they used to. They don't even respect me around the league like they used to. You see what I'm saying? My words don't hold as much weight. I'm less of a fear factor. I'm more of a crash dummy. People are waiting for me to make a stupid mistake and get me kicked out the game so they can laugh at me and clown me and say I'm past my prime. And I think all of that stuff is hitting him at the same time. Pause. And I think it's really, affecting him mentally, which is why he's really lashing out now, just going crazy because he can't have his way. He can no longer have his way. His fear factor is gone. His respect is gone. And people just looking at him like, bro, leave. You're the weakest link on the Warriors of the whole dynasty that y'all have in the past decade, and we want you to go. So I think something like that is definitely affecting him. And then you got, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is somebody who, was a baller in the past, and he has his games here and there, but again, he's not consistent enough. You got Wiggins. What happened with that? That guy is still very young. He still should be balling in this league, but they win a ring. You see what happens. So it's tough. I think their situation is a little different from the Lakers, like I said, because I think they got to make even more changes going forward because that whole team needs a revamp. Like Chris Paul, I told y'all about Chris Paul. You bring him on your team, I'm out immediately. I don't care if you was the Denver Nuggets. They could have been the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets could have said, yo, we picking up Chris Paul. Bucks could have said, we picking up Chris Paul. You feel me? The Celtics could have said, oh, yo, we picking up Chris Paul. I would have been out on every single one of them teams. Oh, y'all not going to win it. Not with him. Y'all not going to win it. I'm sorry. But that's just what he brings. A ringless team that, just happens to have terrible luck when he's a part of the franchise. I don't know why, but it is what it is. That's just what I can only go off of what happened and what I see with my two eyes. So beyond that, man, I just think that these teams are going to have to make big changes by the trade deadline. I think those moves can be more beneficial possibly for the Lakers than they could be for the Warriors. But, you never know. You never know. But it's just sad that you're seeing so many older people ball. A KD, a Steph Curry, a LeBron, a Kawhi Leonard. Like these people who've been running the league for the past 5 to 10 years. And then you get the young people over here that's like falling off tremendously. It's like, bro, what are y'all doing? Y'all really not working on y'all game? Y'all really don't want to get better? Y'all really don't like... I don't know, man, but I don't like that from that standpoint. But I do, of course, love to see, the promising players like a Anthony Edwards, like a SGA, you see what I'm saying? Like a Jokic, like these people, Giannis, taking it serious. Like, no, we really still want to win to this day. Like, we still want it. I can definitely appreciate that, but going forward, I don't know, man. The NBA is looking a little shaky right now to me. But hopefully everything, fixes itself, and who knows, I could be wrong. Maybe things are actually shaping up to be even better going forward. We never know. Can't predict the future. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Get in the comment section below. Do y'all think, like, this is really it for the Lakers and the Warriors? Like, it's done as long as these players, which is LeBron and Anthony Davis and Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, as long as these people are on these teams, do you believe the championship era is completely done with these two teams? Or do you believe they actually do got an opportunity and a chance to fix things, especially at this trade deadline, and go forward and get W's again? I don't know. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And once again, if y'all like this video, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. And just like that, I'm out of here. Peace.